dude, Templeton, come here, buddy. Mwah. Love Templeton.
Starting to marble.
Very pretty. That is a monster. I'm gonna name him Jasper. Look at that white face. They'll drill a hole in the back of the shell like this. Look at the difference in the pattern on that. The enclosure is done. Today's video is sponsored by none other than DraftKings. It ain't the first time and it's definitely not the last time we're working with them. One of my favorite sponsors here on the channel for the past couple years. And one of the most exciting months is finally here, and that is college basketball. With underdogs ready to fight their way to the very top and established teams defending their titles. Now is your time to lock in your dang picks with my partners over at DraftKings. Right now, all new customers that bet just $5 on any wager immediately get $200 in bonus bets.
$5?
$5 at 200. Check this out. Betting on Paul to sink this shot, $5. First shot, by the way. Don't even cut the clip. Don't even cut the clip. New customers bet just $5 on anything. You get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Use my code Paul Cuffaro. The link is down below in the description. One more, just for don't put that in. They've got live betting, which yes, it's exactly how it sounds. You can bet as things are happening in game. Set up a same game parlay with those $200 in bonus bets for an even bigger payout. And if DraftKings isn't available in your state just yet, don't worry, you're not gonna miss out because they've got DraftKings Pick 6 that you can hop in and even win some cash prizes on. Hey Gio, you rolling?
I'm rolling.
Bet just $5 on anything, get $200 in bonus bets right now with the link in the description. Use my code Paul Cuffaro. Check me out. Step back, Curry! Curry doesn't miss! I was a lie! Told you he doesn't miss. Thanks, DraftKings.
So we're feeding these guys, what is this? Just
this is just a spineless Rapuntia cactus.
It's like a golf ball.
And I was just letting Gio know that one was born like this week.
Wide.
And this one was born like 2 months ago.
Oh my gosh.
It's a party under the lawn.
Wow.
Crazy.
Look at these guys.
This one here is like 6 months old.
Wow.
6 month old.
So pretty.
Those are all.
How are you gonna see?
I'm just gonna tell him a secret.
I just wanted to let you know that I might take one of your siblings home.
right there.
Just
Kind of how they
maybe.
break themselves out.
I was talking to him. Sorry, Sean. Alrighty, folks, since it's a tortoise-filled day today, we popped by my buddy Sean. I actually met him at one of the conventions we had recently went to. That was the second time I had met you.
Yep.
And he is nicknamed the Tortoise King. He's got a ton of tortoises back here. We're gonna see all different species today, including some of these down here. You have a ton, and you've been breeding for how long now? What have you been?
Probably like 15 years.
15 years.
It started off like when my girls were little.
Yeah.
They wanted tortoises. I'm like, all right, if you get good grades, I'll get you a tortoise. So it started off with 2 tortoises, and I still have one of them, like from like 15 years ago.
And then it just kept
crazy.
on
Yeah.
going.
And
But I
it
figured
got-
it's just the perfect.
Yeah.
It's a perfect time to come visit Sean's place, take a look at what he's got going on here, and maybe even get something. Maybe. If not, eventually.
But
So
once
how
you-
long does
once-
this take to grow?
It grows like crazy. As long as it gets direct sunlight,
Yeah?
and it gets a lot of water. People think it's a cactus. It doesn't need a lot of water, but
Yeah? Yeah, I was just asking, how long has this plant probably been here? What?
all this stuff, like I was driving down the street and someone had cut up a bunch and was throwing it out by the road, and literally you stick it in the ground and it grows. But like these I planted like maybe 4 years ago.
Wow. Okay, so we'll have some cactuses in about 5 years, guys.
I put one down from Blake and it actually grew pretty quick.
Yeah.
Probably like this
As
now.
long as it's in the right. We get a lot of traffic here.
Private jet right there. Well, fellas, we're walking over to the baby section, and it's really cool the way you have this set up. You've got, looks almost, it's fully custom made. If you close these, I don't want to, am I allowed to close this?
Oh, I even noticed the heater panel.
Yeah, look at the heater panel on the back with metal, but
Smart.
it's half open as well. So really, really cool. Really cool. Put that up and boom. Heat pad there.
It's
Shout
an
out
awesome
to-
setup, dude. Wow.
To Kane, those things last forever. I've had a bunch of the other
Kane heaters?
cheaper stuff, and those things I've had for
Really?
Well, listen,
all
I
of
love
them
giving
about 10
the
years.
audience
yeah.
the good
Hidden
stuff.
deal,
So
yeah, that's amazing.
there
Yeah,
you
if you're
go.
gonna, if this is like the 5th design on my outdoor like hatchling tortoise tables, but these are, you recognize these. They're the big cement mixing tubs from like Home Depot or Lowe's are like 13 bucks a piece. Yeah. And I just built this big enough to hold like 4 of them. So it's like 8 feet by 3 feet, and you can see underneath. One of the things, if you're going to build something like this, you got to make sure that you cover the bottom with mesh also, because you don't want rats.
Yeah.
Rats are like the...
You're pretty good at preventing those.
Yeah.
Make sure of it.
I got 2 barn cats and a heck of a lot of traps. We've had quite the experiences here. It's crazy because you can get tortoises like this. Little redfoot, right?
That's a cherry head redfoot from our Brazilian line, yeah.
So like you can get a little cherry head redfoot like this. How big does this get?
About 10 inches. Cherry heads tend to be a little bit smaller. These are true Brazilian cherry heads, so they tend to be a little bit smaller than regular redfoots.
But then you get a sulcata, same size, but it'll get 150 pounds.
And the nice thing about these tortoises is they don't burrow. A sulcata, a lot of people will have a house to burrow right underneath their foundation. The houses have been cracked. And another thing with South Florida, they can burrow like 30 feet deep. If we get a torrential rain, 30 feet they'll drown.
Yeah. Oh, because it'll fill up. And we have a lot of rain here. Yeah. So listen, bottom line is the reason why I brought that up in this video is because if you're looking to get tortoises, and this goes for pretty much anything when it comes to axolotls with chillers and all these different things, right? Everything has a different way of being taken care of. Just take a look, do a little bit of research, and understand that they grow. Red-tailed catfish, tiger shovelnose, all those fish, they grow. They're gonna get much bigger than when they're small, and they grow quick. Black-tip sharks, if you're gonna get a black-tip, be ready to build a whole nother warehouse and a whole different pond, okay?
You have to flex on everybody because you got a black-tip, all right?
Yeah, geez.
Well, he was out in the entrance before you guys got here. I was hoping he was gonna stay up there.
That's sick, look at that.
So it's a little eastern screech owl.
Eastern screech owl is in that box right there in that tree. He's got cameras in all these boxes. Look,
and you said there's a wood duck.
So in this box right now, there's a female wood duck, and she's got like 13 eggs in there right now.
Oh my goodness!
Let's wait for it to go
That's so
live.
cool.
All right, it's live now.
Oh wow, there she is. Hey mama!
What a pretty bird.
I didn't know they would use a birdhouse.
The males are way better looking. The drakes,
looking,
yeah. And he'll come like right before dark, and he'll hang out above the box and just kind of hang with her. And she'll probably leave.
So cool, dude.
Now that she has eggs, she leaves for about an hour and feeds, and then she comes back before dark.
So now, how does that work as far as
That is so
make
cool.
a beautiful mount,
you know,
right?
Have the babies. How do the
So these are regular redfoots, but they're I call them high colored because the male that produces all these is a Bolivian cherry head. So I'll show you to him. He's a big red, and he breeds about 6 different females. So these all hatched in the last 2 weeks.
He's in a stallion.
Yeah.
Jeff Bezos. It's Jeff Bezos.
In this bin here we have, these are true Brazilian cherry heads, and we breed for marbling, like you can see on this one here, starting to marble.
Very pretty.
Yeah.
So beautiful.
Very
And they will retain that deep red head, and it'll get redder, but I also like the neck color, if we can.
Do you sell these, by the way?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So you do sell these. Do you have like a website or?
I don't, I just have Facebook and Instagram.
All right, well, hey, listen. I'll Facebook and Instagram if y'all want some tortoises. He was cool enough to let us come by his place, so.
I appreciate it. But we also like that neck color. If you can see, we breed
Super
I call it
red.
like the red neckline.
Wow, yeah,
I'm trying to coin that.
Sorry guys, my phone's... You'd think I'd have a private jet. This is so cool. I didn't really understand how cool tortoises were, I'm not gonna lie. I'm excited. I used to have some way back at the old farm, the original PC farm. We never did much with, we just had sulcatas, nothing crazy, nothing new. This time around, I think we're gonna separate our enclosure in 2 different ways. Do some cool smaller ones, like a good mixture of different maybe cherry heads and cooler, like elongated and stuff like that. And then we'll do another one where we have the big sulcatas for feeding and stuff for tours. So we're gonna have a good mix this time, but I'm excited. I'm excited.
You gotta go big if you're gonna get big. You gotta go like...
Aldabras are like 10K though.
You got it. You got it.
Don't have that. I don't have that.
100,000 views, he gets a good Galapagos.
Oh goodness gracious.
Whoa, 100K likes? 100K likes?
100K likes. 100,000 likes. That's gonna have, this video will realistically have to get about 2 million views. Yeah. So 100,000 likes, and I will buy an Aldabra tortoise for like $10,000. I will do it. Mark my words, handshake here with the audience. So what are these guys? What do we got here?
So these are the Hermans. Those are from the The ones.
Those are ones we did the intro at.
Yes.
That's where the parents are?
Yes. So and that
Okay.
and there's 3 males and 9 females in there, and these things I just find popping out of the ground all the time. I incubate most of them, and I incubate at a temperature that most of the babies will be female. You don't want a lot of males because they can get pretty aggressive.
So the warmer the incubator is, the more higher chance of females.
Correct.
Yeah, it's called temp sexing.
Temp sexing, so interesting.
Reptile.
So like if my wife is pregnant and I put her in a sauna,
Yes.
I'm gonna have a girl.
Absolutely.
Okay, cool.
That's exactly.
Take that.
That's
Take that
exactly how that works. These are just older. Some of my higher color redfoots.
Wow.
These are up to like 6 months to a year old.
so
Genuine question here.
dark
Yeah.
and red.
What is the best way to tell the difference between a redfoot and a cherry head?
So okay, let's do a comparison.
For someone that's not exactly
let's do a
familiar with tortoises, like what's the main, where I'm like, that's a cherry head, that's a redfoot.
So there's a lot that are like a mix of regulars and cherry heads. So
Yeah.
if you look at the plastron on this is kind of a regular one,
Okay.
Okay.
and this is, see how this is darker on the
much
cherry
darker.
head, and you can see that their head is going to keep that red.
Significantly more red.
Yeah, eventually the regular redfoots, their head's going to turn more yellow, and you'll see that in some of my adults over there. But there's also, they say that see that scale right there.
Yeah.
Wow.
They say that's indicative of cherry heads, but I mean this one's got it too, so I don't really go by that.
Right.
There's a few key features, but generally speaking, you just know your or you don't. Sweet, this is so cool. I'm learning so much. It's a perfect place to be for this video. Perfect situation.
That's a cool idea for a hide.
This is a
Palm tree
brilliant
husk?
idea. This is a palm tree husk. It's actually got a daddy long leg in there.
Hey.
Takes care of the mosquitoes for them. These are the most harmless spiders you could probably ever find. But I hear that if their fangs were big enough to bite, they
would hurt?
They would hurt. Like they have venom.
I think all spiders have venom, but they say that they have a pretty toxic venom.
Yes,
It's just that their mouth is too small to
It's
bite.
too small to bite humans.
Take
That's what
that,
they say.
spider.
Take that. Ha! Don't kill an innocent spider. They're just doing their work, you know? They're just doing their job. Now watch your step. You don't want to step on any of these.
A whole ton of them in here.
Look at that, dude.
I mean, so this is Blondie, correct?
Yep, I've had her for like 12 years. She was an original import, like
Full-grown female.
full-grown.
Shorty!
Whoa, look at that
So this is
face.
what you're expecting for, you know, a full-grown adult female, something similar to that.
Wow.
They vary in size as adults.
That
or-
is a
Some
monster.
locales have bigger ones, like the.
Whoa, what was that?
Wow.
Even her
She
head
was
is
talking to you.
yellow, though.
Yeah.
She is really,
Gotta
really
love
neat.
blondes. Look at this tortoise right here. This is crazy. Look at this. This guy, he was born in 1945.
What kind of tortoise is that?
This is a rock
What?
scratch that. This is a rock tortoise.
Oh,
They were actually really highly endangered species. All you got to do is hold your eyes closed for about 3 seconds. So ready? Close your eyes. 1, 2, 3, and then open. And now look. See, that's the cool thing about these tortoises is they change in no time flat.
he had his legs tucked in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just had his legs tucked in his head and everything, and that's why they're called rock tortoises. I need friends. Sean, I've got to know how the heck you built this water dish.
All right, so
Let's hear it.
basically, I took a bunch of broken up pavers.
Yep.
And
I have plenty of those.
And I formed it
Okay.
with dirt and stuff, and I put all the broken pavers on top.
Yep.
And then I just mixed up a bunch of bags of cement and then slowly just troweled it on pavers.
Brilliant.
And then this is hooked up to my sprinkler, so every morning when my sprinkler goes off, it refills it.
How about that?
That is a genius idea. Nice little shade sail, yep. That's brilliant. I had to ask because we are gonna have to build that. So I asked that because obviously in today's video we're gonna be creating a tortoise enclosure. That's why we come here. We get the inspiration, we see Sean, we see his collection, we get the inspiration from someone that's been doing it for 15 years. So I don't know if you knew this, but we're actually going home to build a tortoise enclosure.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So if I have any questions, though,
Absolutely.
give you a call. And you gotta come see the farm.
Yeah, I definitely want to. Definitely want to.
Did you see the true hypo? So it's a little different.
Oh, look at that, bro. That guy ain't about it.
He doesn't even have a jet.
Dude's got a pro-
Poor guy's got a prop plane. This is, you said this one's proven, huh?
Yeah, I've gotten 3 clutches out of her in my incubator right now.
Hypomelanistic redfoot.
Explains why he's yellow.
See how he's all yellow, yeah. What a beautiful boy, girl.
It's a girl. I wish
Oh,
I had.
duh.
I wish I had a male.
Said he had babies.
What
What
a heck of a dent.
That's what I was thinking. What a beautiful girl. Does have a big old
Yeah.
I thought it was a male.
It's, some of the females will have a concave plastron.
Really?
But the males will be much more. I'll show you. This is an old import Brazilian cherry head.
Red on that face.
And this was imported probably 25, 30 years ago as an adult. But you can tell with that plastron.
Look at that.
How
So
it
that's
kind
a
of
male, correct?
Yeah.
Males have that caved bottom.
So this one and this one, this female, they were imported together a long time
Oh, there
ago.
you go.
It's a big difference there.
Yeah.
The tail is also.
Yeah, you can definitely tell with that
Long
tail,
tail.
they just tuck it right in there.
Wow.
This high, dude. I can't get over this.
They're built.
That thing
That's
is-
what they're built for, right there.
This is awesome,
like-
Sean. Thanks for having us,
Hey.
man. This is super cool.
I'm glad to
We
have
got like
this.
one more big enclosure to take a look
Yep,
at, and then that's wraps.
This one here.
Yeah.
That's I call him Frank the Tank.
Frank.
And then we've got Big Red here. He's a big Bolivian cherry head.
You know what, Sean? People tell me, how the heck can you tell the difference between all your pigs? 16 of them at my house to be exact.
Same
This is on
idea.
a whole nother level, dude. I'm looking at these tortoises. I'm like, Sean, how can you tell the difference between these tortoises? They all look the same.
That's a cactus.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude.
That's a cactus.
How much you want for this cactus?
I'll break you off a slice of that.
I pay high dollar. That jet type money, you know?
Still.
See, this is why we come to places like this. The guy knows what he's doing. Inspiration right here. I like this idea. I love the idea of the hard top above the water.
Eventually I want to do another pond like that one in here.
Yeah. Big guy it looks, OCD, and the way the farm looks, I'm very particular. And this would look very good. Even painting this white to match the whole entire Alf.
It's kind of like the pig house.
Yes, exactly.
house.
Exactly. Without the sides.
Yeah.
I got you hibiscus. It's actually my mom's favorite flower. That's why I have it on my arm.
Aw, Mom.
Yep, shout out to my mom. I'm gonna name him Jasper.
I have an old female that lays eggs above the ground. She'll just drop one here and there. They're
Fertile?
usually fertile. Thing that it'll take.
There it is right there. One of his old females walks around every once in a while, just takes a little, you know?
That's really neat.
There you
That
go.
one in the incubator.
Different
Look how
looking
cute this one
tortoise.
is.
And
Look at that
let's
one.
see what we can pick out, you guys. I guess we are going home with something.
Beauty.
It's never a dull moment. I want to give a big shout out. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Oh, yeah?
Awesome. He is over here showing us around. It's called the
Sorry, Sean.
Tortoise King.
Sorry. Look, just showed him.
Plane going.
He's looking at me like, dude, what is wrong with this guy? I didn't know we were picking these ones out. I like this
One
one.
in here that has like a weird.
This is the one I sniffed. I didn't know we were
That was
keeping.
the one you violated?
Or was it this one? Ty, let's each take one of these. What a good guy, Sean. Big shout out to Sean. If you guys want any of Blondie's babies, which is the exact ones I'm getting right now, he literally just said that they're available. The link will be down below for Blondie's babies. You guys can grab one
Facebook and
yourself.
Instagram.
Facebook and Instagram. You can message him and get one. Cause me, Ty, and Gio's actually over there picking out himself one.
What you got there,
I found the
Gio?
right one.
So big shout out to you. Thank you, Sean. Thank you very much. And this isn't our last stop of the day. Although we just got 3 tortoises. Gio, come here. Although all 3 of us just got tortoises, we're not done. We got one more place to visit. We are at Rick's house. Very good friend of Sean's. Hey, Rick.
Hey man, how you doing? Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Welcome.
We had to come by here as well. Look at this. Look at these radiators right here.
Look how tall they are.
I know. Just about to
so
say
weird.
that, but I love how tall the shell goes.
This is Templeton. You see the concave here? It's a male. He'll follow you anywhere.
That is.
He's funny. Yeah, go ahead. He won't bite or nothing.
What's up, dude? Oh, hey, buddy.
Yeah, he's Templeton. Will,
Templeton.
Yeah, he'll follow you everywhere. And
So are you successfully breeding these or not yet?
not yet. Soon they will be. As you can see, this is one of the females. They're all the same
so
age pretty
small.
much. So yeah, the females are a little behind when it comes to males grow, but the same age, but you can see the growth patterns here. Beautiful radiata. It's like radiated,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, he's pretty cool. He'll come to he'll come to me. He'll follow you all day long. Yeah, man. And we have a lot of other stuff here, but I'll just show you a couple of the things. These are some redfoots that we've had, right, from over there. We rescue. And these are some of the other offspring, same male, different female of, you know, the elongated.
Hey, he's got the same.
Sean and I are all
Yeah.
set up the same. Yeah, we've been at this a long time, and you know. And then here's some more over here. You'll see now. You'll see what's cool. These are just some babies that just hatched not too long. Look how small.
Oh, wow.
Tiny little guys.
Yeah,
Elongated tortoise.
little baby along. Look at the little heads. I mean, it's pretty cool.
So cute.
Yeah, man. And so you can see the lighter colors. And yeah, man, it's really cool. You see like the splatter on there. It's really neat. These guys
vibing, dude.
Yeah.
Chilling.
You like them, huh?
He's got this spot right there.
Yeah.
He backed his way into that.
Yeah.
It's in the hole.
Yeah, he said, don't mess with me.
This is Wee Man. These are all the males here.
Wow.
I have one male over there with 5 females, one male with 4 here. That's Bill. Soon he's like Templeton. He'll fall here. And this is the elongated here. And see the big elongated here, the concave, the nail. Wow. Yeah, man, really cool. Bill is a cool dude.
This is kind of just based, just like Kennan's house.
Very
It's got everything
when he came
connecting.
here, he just went in awe.
Oh, he's been here.
Oh yeah, he's done so. Cool. Yeah, he was just like, we need to have lunch. Yeah. Good guy. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So the rate is because they're not cheap or anything, but I got a camera in here. These go. I put a certain temperature there, man. I put it at 80 degrees. It'll go and keep it.
So I need to buy one of these.
The cane heat mats are great. Sean and I are big. Yeah, I mean we've been using cane heat mats, but the thing about them is mount them at the roof. Do not put them at the bottom. So if you do that. Yeah, I can go and see what's going on through the ring cams and all that and everything. And
then what do you party board here?
Yep. And then I have insulation here to keep it real nice.
Hardy board insulation inside. I mean, this is all
it's bulletproof.
Yeah.
It's real.
I got that. I got that.
Right on. Yeah.
I got that. Not Hector.
Hector's got that.
Hector might have to have that. Wow. Look at that white face.
So that's like one of a kind, huh? Just
you bet.
Hypo.
Anyone else that's doing it, or
hypo elongated?
Only guy in the world right now.
We got the project, Sean and I.
That's incredible. I mean, you guys are
look at that face.
crushing it. It is insane. Yeah, let me get a shot of it.
Doesn't look real. Looks like he's made out of stone.
Wow.
Old guys in our 50s.
Fourth quarter. Yeah.
I mean,
fourth quarter, he said. A couple fourth quarter guys just making it happen. So in Indonesia,
Right through it.
they'll drill a hole in the back of the shell like this, and they'll tie it to a stump, they say. And it could go walk around whenever they're ready to eat it. They just follow the string.
Yeah.
And then they know. But that's kind of an interesting little background there Sean was just telling me about.
This is the oldest guy. You can see it. And then
So you said this guy's 85.
probably.
85. Goodness. Oh,
I'm gonna take a seat. Speaking about old, I'm feeling old. 85 years old, huh? Oh, Skeeter. Oh, God, I got Zika virus from that one. That thing was huge.
This is Action Jackson.
What's that one you just grabbed? I know it's got a name.
This one here, that's Lumpy. Yeah.
Lumpy. Action Jackson.
Can't say on camera, but
We could say we'll bleep it.
okay. This is hole.
Oh, sweet. You know the other two over there are and
Boner,
that's
Dick,
it.
so Action Jackson.
they're all, it's all bleeped. Dude.
Do these grow big?
We got an elongated tortoise. So I got one. Thanks, Rick.
Yeah, man.
Dude. Sweet. That's so cool.
Well, you got to get another one.
And
I
two?
said 2 of them. Yeah.
Oh.
2.
Yeah. Take.
Okay.
You
I'll
go.
take this one right here. Thank you very much. Look at the beautiful pattern.
Differences in them.
Look at the difference in the pattern on that.
That's amazing. These patterns.
Beautiful. This is
Great.
young pole and old pole right here.
That one, I like that one better.
Yep.
No offense to that
This
guy.
is young pole, old pole's here,
They're
and that's
temp-
old pole over there.
They're temp for female, so you should be okay.
Beautiful. We'll have 2 females, both named Paul. And this is Pauline and Paula. Thank you very much.
Yeah, man, you bet.
Thank you. We have literally 5 tortoises we're going home with.
5 tortoises.
Awesome. We'll show more on where the baby tortoises are in this video later, but I mean, just wow. So cool. Oh, dude, Templeton, come here, buddy. Mwah.
Oh yeah.
Love Templeton. I have to deworm myself now. Oh, Templeton. Gotta love Templeton. Guys, listen. We could look at tortoises, look at cool stuff pretty much all day. I took a lot of inspiration, and I think between visiting Rick's place and Sean's place, I have taken great inspiration. I think I have everything I need to know to build my own enclosure now. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you for yours. Everything for both these gentlemen is linked in the description down below. Let's go build a tortoise enclosure at the PC farm. Home Depot. We're here to get wood. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna build a tortoise enclosure without Hector today. Without Hector. Well, Hector might have to build the house for it, but Hector's not gonna build the actual surrounding platform.
The surrounding landmark platform.
Brenton and myself.
How do you like your wood?
Raw. Next question. Let's get some wood. We have a lot of wood to get today. As a matter of fact, we have 18 pieces of 12 by 6.
Okay.
18.
Okay. That's not that bad.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I think these are the ones. This is a 12 foot.
But you need to go 3 high or 2 high.
3.
3. Okay. You need 18 of these.
Yes.
That math's correct.
Yes. 1, 2, 3. Yes, I'm telling you, that's it.
Okay, this is
Gotta
it.
be. That's gotta be it. So we need 18 of those. That's 12 long, right? Yeah, that's 12 feet. Easy.
Do you? We could go get the wider mama and get 2. Probably end up being close to the same price. Wait, no, this is by 12. This is by 12.
Yeah, down. Look, arrows, down.
Yeah,
Come on.
This is by 12. You could get.
Yeah, we could do 2 of those. 16 inches is high enough.
Yeah, 16. Dude, if the Torto gets
Which
above.
means we need 12 of these. We need 12 by 8s. Yeah, I think that's the move. I think we could save.
Might not be the move.
Yeah,
but we're gonna do it anyway.
We're gonna try to do it that way. This is usually why we hire Hector, but in this case scenario, we're building it ourselves. I'm not spending any more labor money than I need to.
It's more fun that way.
Yeah, I make this guy work for free.
Yes, he does.
Drop. Hit.
6, 7. Other side?
Nope.
Okay.
12. Nope. Lifetime warranty. That means if it breaks and a tortoise gets out, deckmate's involved.
How do you lifetime warranty a screw?
I don't know how that works.
A scam. That's a scam.
It landed.
That's a scam.
Put some shoes on.
No.
He's definitely making a tortoise enclosure. He's making a tortoise enclosure too.
Oh my god, he is.
Right?
Look at that.
Totally. This is what ours. Oh. We've got everything we need from Home Depot. Now, cashing out and back home to build this thing. Oh, it was actually a little cheaper than I thought. Cool, good to go. That is what it's costing us to build this enclosure without the house that's heated because we're waiting on the heater still. But you get the point. I like to show this stuff so if you ever want to do it on your own, you're able to do that.
Choose your payment type.
All right. Fellas, we're back home. I'm using a rake as a little pad and stick. I don't know if that's... we're home, building the enclosure. Tortoise enclosure. Got Brenton here, got Ty here. How you doing, Pool Jet?
How you doing?
And we're here to finish this enclosure. This is what we're gonna be building. 12 feet and a couple inches width, and it's like 30 feet long. It's pretty big. Our first post has went in already. We have drilled one bottom piece across. The other day, a few days ago, when we went to the tortoise farm, and as I gathered my inspiration to build today, I did plant these cactuses, and it looks amazing.
They call me Cactus Paul. Pretty good at planting cactuses. Cactus number 3. All these are just going to continue to grow and create more cactus for us. That's how you plant a cactus. 3 cactuses planted, a couple more little pieces to just go on underground, and they'll grow on their own.
And then I have this piece that we put in, one above the piece we already had, and that's because you don't want tortoises to be able to see. If they could see, then they're gonna want to try to get to that. So hence why we're doing it a little higher on this backside. Even though there's a fence they can't get through, we still have to put wood, or else they'll just try to dig and climb if they could see through. You don't want them to be able to see, so just wall, you know? Over here doesn't have a piece because we obviously have a house that's gonna be built right there, so they won't be able to get behind that. And you can see this trench right here. This entire trench leads up to this outlet. We had Hector come out and bury this entire thing and put an outlet out here so that once our heater does arrive, right next to the home is the outlet, and it's easy to be plugged in, and I can, you know, obviously maintain whether that's on or off simply by being 2 inches away from the house itself instead of running extension cords and stuff. We don't want that. Might as well do it the right way the first time. Don't gotta deal with problems later. So our goal here today is to just essentially build the walls, and if we have some extra wood, we'll build something else cool for the inside of the enclosure. But tortoise enclosure start build, let's keep going. Get in, Brenton. Get in, Brenton. Get in, Brenton. Circus, circus. I used to work in the circus back in the day.
All right.
Give me a second.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Now backwards.
Oh.
Frontwards. Oh, shit. I think we got a lot more wood than we need.
That much. That's how much you gotta cut.
Fingers, Brenton.
Really?
We need actual measurement.
You're not gonna trust me.
All right. Gosh, that looks good. That looks great. That was way bigger than what your fingers were. I mean, that's why you don't buy Ryobi. Don't have I apologize for anyone watching on a television right now. That probably sounded like you're watching something else. Oh yeah! Yeah, baby! Woo! Take that, tortoise. Sorry. There we go.
You going 3 high over here?
Yeah, I think we go 3 high on the outsides.
Really?
Yeah. What if I get Aldabras, bro?
Oh, big
Yeah,
daddies?
they're big old baby mamas.
I don't know what that is.
Like, dude, that's what I'm talking about. We can get a damn tortoise that is 7 feet tall now.
No, we couldn't.
Yeah,
we couldn't do that.
Aldabra tortoises, if it was just the too high, they'd climb right out. Like it's nothing.
Yeah. Guess who doesn't have an Aldabra though?
Me.
Yeah.
But guess who might get one? Me.
Think?
Yeah. Might be 7 grand, but I wouldn't doubt it.
All right. Sorry. I'll stay in my place.
Put my orange juice down while you're at it. Hey! I don't know if this drill's gonna make it through today. Boom, baby. Wow. Yeah, that looks great. That looks so good. Guys, this looks like Hector did it. Does that just not look like Hector was involved?
Other than that screw sticking out right there, which we're gonna have to make sure doesn't happen so you don't get sued.
That wasn't me.
Yeah.
That wasn't me.
If I was an Aldabra, I wouldn't want to leave.
You talking shit?
Oh my gosh. Okay. It no longer looks like Hector built it. Okay.
Don't even look at it. Don't even look at that.
If you guys know the series and what you start to finish,
Guys,
this is not the order of building. Normally it's cut drill, not drill cut. Okay.
but we're not.
But we're not listening to that. No.
We're doing our own thing around here, right?
Yeah, that.
That. Look, you don't even notice it. Once it's brushed off, you know.
Couldn't even tell.
You
Next
know?
piece of wood.
Beauty's on the inside. Hey, Gio.
Terrible.
Gio. What's up, baby? Oh my gosh, dude! Everyone's here. Everyone's here today. What do you think, Gio? Guys, can you, for 1 second?
Oh, yep. I got it.
Yep. What's up, baby? Wow. Oh, I was waiting on it. No, it looks good, right?
Looks solid, bro. Yeah, no, for sure.
It's 3 high, plenty high.
Plenty high, so you get like an Aldabra or something.
That's still not high enough?
Literally, that's.
Did you just say that?
Dude, that is high enough for an Aldabra.
Brother, an Aldabra is literally putting his front leg up on this.
Gosh, dang it, dude.
But I mean, dude, it's gonna be wild till you have an Aldabra. How easy is it to just add another little post?
It's so easy, actually.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, I think you'll get away with it.
Yeah. How about that? Mr. Deep. It's actually so fun using post hole digger.
Oh, you like that?
It's my favorite form of tool. Other than a tamper, I love tamper. Doosh, doosh, doosh. That's always fun too. How deep you really want to go here?
As deep as I can. I'm a big fan on the deeper the better.
The accuracy on the come down is impeccable.
I mean, that's just insane.
All right.
May I give her a try?
Yeah, go for it.
Now it's deep enough.
I mean, could something suck more than this drill? Like, brother.
It's so bad.
Actually wow, dude, that thing is garbage. Bro, why don't you upgrade to like a little Milwaukee or something?
I know you would think it's because I usually hire Hector to build here.
Hey, I just upgraded to Milwaukee. I'm not gonna lie, big fan.
Big fan. Maybe I need to go invest into a Milwaukee screwdriver. Maybe at the end of this video it'll be me buying a Milwaukee.
Oh my gosh, we could throw a party. We could throw a whole party, a celebratory.
That might just be the outro of this video. Just wait, you might see that. All right, we're putting 2x4s in the back, about center between the two.
It's gonna stick them together.
It pulls these boards together. See the warp? Sorry.
No, it's just
Yeah, a little bit of strength.
There's one.
Much better. As you can see, it meets all these boards together now, and it looks not only cleaner from the back, but definitely from the front.
That all dabber will attack you now.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is
Oliver.
so sick. It's coming together really well.
Don't mess up your on clouds.
I know, that's why I'm trying to.
You want to use my on-clouds?
Or we could just use my toes.
You know, everything on this enclosure might not be level. Like this right here. The ground sank a little. I mean, it's not, but that's because Hector didn't do it. And I think that builds character to the property, okay? I think it adds a little bit of life. Alrighty, the enclosure is done. Well, honestly, not even nearly done, but it's established, okay? We are stacked 3 high. I have a couple things planned. I did just buy round lights to go on top of these. Although these will be trimmed down to about here, the light will go on top. That'll look really nice at night. These will also have trim wood, so there'll be pieces of wood on the outside covering the corners where they meet, which will also make that look a lot cleaner. I mean, look at the difference between that and that. Totally different. There it is, all cleaned up. Look at the edges with the light. So much nicer. It looks better from afar too. Put pieces of wood on the back for extra support. This enclosure is ready for the house to get built. I even cleaned up this right here, which looks so much better with the corner piece. I mean, fellas, look at this. Wow. Over here, there will be a house. That's why I didn't put wood to the corner there or on the back side there, because this is all gonna be a big house right there. It won't be necessary. Tortoises cannot get behind it or anything. As you can see, I have circled 1, 2, 3, 4 spots for big hibiscus plants, which they love the flowers of. They ever fall, and we could also pick them off and feed them. And that right there wraps up the tortoise enclosure. It's really easy to make. This is actually kind of nice too, because it's unlevel. The floor goes up right there, and when it rains, it does puddle a little bit in the middle. So this all works out perfectly. This is a great location for this, and I think it looks really, really good. Look at that. It's big. It came out to be about 12 feet long and change by 30 feet. 30 and change, actually. So nice big enclosure for the tortoises. Like I said, we'll throw some plants in here. House will be in the back corner, and that is a wrap. I'm probably gonna end up putting some gravel in here too for the cactus section right here. I think it'll just look a lot nicer, and the landscapers won't come in here and cut any new sprouts that are trying to grow like this. All that will come. If you subscribe to the channel, you won't miss it. You'll just see it in an upcoming video, especially on my other social medias like Snapchat and Instagram. Make sure to follow those. I post a lot of that little stuff like that before I even hits YouTube.
Bro. Yes. Really?
It's time. I told you guys I'd do it to end the video. I'm a real man the moment I walk out of this building with this tool. I considered a real man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this one is the impact.
That's a beautiful
That
impact.
would be the ideal situation here. It's
$400.
Yeah, no, okay, but you gotta look at it like this.
We're not buying that.
No,
I'm not buying. I will leave here as little of a man as I was.
no. This has an impact and a drill in it.
I don't need that.
For $169.
I just need a drill, bro. I'm here to become a man. I'm probably not even gonna use this thing. It's just when the time comes, we use it like we did today, I need it. No, I'm not.
Yes, you are, dude.
You think so?
Yeah.
Do you own a Milwaukee?
No, bro.
No?
Yeah, what you got, Gia?
I got the same green.
Ah, that explains so much. That.
What does it explain, bro?
Yeah. I got it. I took that one. I unscrewed it off the thing.
I'm proud of you, bro.
Well, all we need to do is now
Their security is not very good.
No, we need to take one of their batteries now. Is what we need to do.
Brenton.
Feel it in your hand.
Brenton, put it. Feel it.
Oh.
Let me see what it's like.
Oh.
Whoa.
Everything just feels. This isn't even sponsored. Milwaukee, if you're watching this, please hook me up with a toolkit. And if anyone's watching this and knows any connections at Milwaukee, please hook me up with a toolkit. I need it.
Don't. I'm not doing anything. I didn't do anything.
I'll just take the drill. I gotta buy the drill at least today.
We'll buy the drill and then we'll get the
For
battery.
the video's sake, because I'm here to become a real man.
Okay. St. Patty's Day.
Yeah.
Bobby's green. Okay, he's got green. He's okay.
Oh, I didn't wear
you
any
got dark
green.
green.
I got green shoes.
That was crazy.
What's happening right now?
She thought you were wearing green, Ty.
I got green.
It's crazy. I'm colorblind, and I know that's not green.
You have half of what you need.
I do need to buy a battery online because I didn't have any batteries. But let me tell you what.
Oh my gosh, how do you do it?
Add or decline the Home Depot protection.
What do you need protection for? It's the best one.
These don't break.
Guys, I'm about to become a real man. I feel growth. I feel growth.
We feel girth as well.
That right there, folks. I just became a real man. I became a real man today.
That's what I like to hear, bro.
Bought a drill.
A Milwaukee 18
A Milwaukee
fuel.
18 fuel. Yep. Love this thing. Better my truck. No. I made it. All right, guys. For real though, on a real note, that's all I got for you today. I became a real man. We built a tortoise enclosure, visited a tortoise farm. It was a good day. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.